So here we have the Coolabah Joey unit, and this is our under-cab compressor and condenser system. This is suitable for most trucks you see on the road. The only ones that it is not suitable for is particular trucks that have a very low cab clearance to the chassis or have a very busy undercab configuration. So the unit itself comes with a 2-year warranty. It's stainless steel construction and has a 2.4 kilowatt of cooling capacity and 500 watts of heating capacity. When mounting this to the vehicle, it's generally mounted on the left-hand side of the undercab. We'll put up some photos now of some previous installs with the system. So looking deeper at the unit, you've got your condenser that is wrapped around the border of the unit itself, or the casing itself. Inside that, you have your compressor and receiver dryer, as well as wiring and circuit breakers. And then we have our fan on the front to flow air through the system whilst it's in operation. The unit can be utilized with 3 different evaporators. The evaporators themselves do not change the functionality or the performance of the system. It is more about the fitment in the interior of the cab and how that works with shelving, cupboardry, etc. So we'll go into those evaporators now and how they work with different trucks and work with the system. This is the standard evaporator unit. It comes with a remotely mounted controller, a remote control to use around the cab, as well as a pollen filter to keep out contaminants from the evaporator and the fan as well. So this has got your heat panel right up front and your evaporator unit central, and it can shift between the two. Ideally, this is suited for most trucks out on the market. You can mount it on a shelf or underslung below the shelf. If the truck doesn't have a shelf, it can be underslung from a rear cupboard system. So it's quite versatile in that sense, where you can use it around the cab, whichever truck you may have. This is the rear wall evaporator. So it is heating and cooling functionality and comes with everything that you see here in the kit. It is mainly suited for trucks that do not have any shelf space or cupboard space. It gets mounted central and very high on the rear wall. We'll put up an install photo so you can see what it looks like in a particular vehicle. So you have the controller, which we have an individual web series on that will take you through the functionalities of the controller. The remote control, which will enable you to control the unit from anywhere inside the vehicle. Your mesh filter, which will keep contaminants out of the evaporator and the fan. This is the integrated evaporator system. It comes with everything that you see in the kit here. Heating and cooling functionality. It is best utilized in a truck that has rear cupboards and otherwise limited space, as well as the fleet owner, operator, driver that may prefer an OEM look to the overall install. Put up some photos of some recent installs for you to reference to. So the controller, again, this one is remotely located. We have an individual web series that will go through and take you through how to use that system. The remote controller that will be able to control the system throughout the whole vehicle. Now this system will come with the intake vent that will be mounted for the warm air to be pulled in through the pollen filter and dispelled out from eyeball vents spread across the cupboard system, directly blowing down onto the driver's bed. Thanks for tuning into the Build Your Coolabah series. If you have any questions about any products covered in this episode, please reach out to us. All our contact details are on our website, www.coolabahdcac.com. Just head over to the contact page. My phone number and email address are there. Please reach out at any time.